way to beat the cold, a nice hot cocktail. Brian Van Flandern is a mixologist at New York's legendary Bimmelman's Bar at the Carlisle Hotel, and he is the author of Vintage Cocktails. And Lord knows, with all of the snow and cold we've had this winter, this seems like a very, very good idea. Welcome.
It's my pleasure. My pleasure.
Right. What are we going to start with here?
Well, you know, at Bimmelman's, we get so many people coming in off the street. We're at the ground level there.
Yeah.
So they come in, we get tourists, we get New Yorkers, and they want to try, you know, take the chill out of the air. So
Sure.
we created a series of cocktails based on the classics.
Right.
This first one we're going to do here is called Chocolate Milk and Honey. We've heard of a milk and honey, but this one is delicious.
All right.
We're actually taking Benedictine.
All right.
Which is...
this is one of the B's in B&B.
That's right. You know, and they're actually celebrating their 500th anniversary. There's only 3 people in the world who know the recipe to this. It's made in Normandy by monks.
Right.
And this particular one is, let's see, we know that the original, even though it's a secret recipe, we know that there's honey in there.
Okay.
And that's what we want to do. So I took about 1.5 ounces of that.
Right.
And a little bit, about 1/2 ounce to supplement our chocolate component, a little Godiva chocolate liqueur.
Okay.
And this is actually made with real Godiva chocolate. So now we've got our honey component, we've got our chocolate component.
Is that about right?
Yeah, just about right.
Okay.
Natural mixologist. And then we're gonna add a little bit of steamed milk to that.
Okay.
And we've got some right here. We'll just pour that right in there, top it off.
Right.
And these are as easy to make at home as in the restaurants.
That's pretty easy.
They're just
That's
delicious.
pretty easy, but you have this chocolate here. What do you do with that?
This is about 80% pure dark chocolate. It's the good stuff. And we're just going to shave a little bit right over the top there.
This is the hot chocolate with schnapps that we were talking about before. There's just missing the peppermint and the schnapps.
Yeah, it's delicious.
But there's nice warm milk there. All right.
Yes.
This looks good. What is it?
Now, this is actually a variation on the classic hot toddy.
All right.
Remember the hot toddies that our grandparents used to drink? Now, this one, they take brandy and water. Instead, we're going to use amaretto.
Amaretto.
And about 3/4 ounce of that.
Right.
And we're going to add about 3/4 ounce of Grand Marnier. And this is actually the Grand Marnier Centenaire, which is their primo. Oh, it's delicious. This stuff is also made in France, but we'll pick about 3/4 ounce of that.
And 6 people know the recipe for that. That's
yes.
They're more know the recipe for Grand Marnier. Right.
A little bit of honey, and this is I added some water to that, so it's a little
right. So how do you make it hot?
That's the key. Hot water.
Oh.
And we're adding about 2 ounces of hot water to that. And it's a weird thing. We're actually calling this a blueberry tea, and the reason is when you add the hot water, it smells like blueberries.
Oh, it does.
It has no blueberries in it, but it smells like blueberries. And
because you would think was the orange from the Grand Marnier, but
yeah,
this smells like blueberry.
And you put a little bit of lemon on there because you want a little bit of acidity for the cocktail.
You know what? Tell you what, we're going to skip all the way to the non-alcoholic one because we are running out of time. So go ahead and fill me in on this.
Well, this is a hot buttered chestnut rum. And we're taking this one you have to make at home, but you're adding in some chestnut paste,
right?
And with butter, brown sugar. It's totally bad for you. A little vanilla bean,
right?
But it tastes so good.
And you can do it with or without the rum. Is that the idea?
Yeah, exactly. This can be non-alcoholic. This one we're using a 23-year-old aged rum. It's absolutely delicious. So put a little foam on there, a little ground nutmeg on top,
right?
And this one I have one with and a couple without. Without.
And we're going to make Maggie seriously jealous and have a little taste of toddy.
And we're going to grind some nutmeg over the top as well. There we
get used to that. All right, Brian Van Flandern, thank you very, very much.
It's my
pleasure.
Done.
Really appreciate it. See you at Bimmelman's. For more of Brian's hot cocktail recipes, all you need to do is go to our website. That's earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Maggie?
I'm not jealous. It's plenty hot over here, believe me.